What's up, guys? Wait, is there a glare? There's a glare. Okay. What's up, guys? So I'm going to be taking you through my full back day routine today. It's a quick backstory. I have always had an athletic body. So I was on the thinner side, not like very thin, but on the thinner side, but I had muscle. And I was very much straight up and down. There's not a curve in sight, okay? I will insert photos so you can see. So what I focus on throughout the years is building that curvy hourglass figure, that hourglass shape, I guess you would say. Where that comes from, especially being somebody who doesn't have hips, I don't really have hips, I had to focus on other body parts, like building my legs, building my quads, building my glutes, and more specifically, building my back. If you want that tapered in, curvy looking shape and you don't naturally have that, back is such an important muscle group to focus on. And one, is just one of my favorite days of the week. I just love a nice, strong, muscular back, and that's on men and women. So I'm gonna be taking you through my back day routine, show you how I've been able to build a little bit of shape over the years. Let's jump right into this video. So starting off, we have RDL'S, and people mostly focus on RDL'S when it comes to glute day, hamstrings, lower body. But I also like to work in RDL'S for my back, specifically the lower part of my back. I hear a lot of people say when they're doing RDL'S or deadlifts, their back hurts or their back locks up on them, and it's probably because you're just not training it enough. Now, when I'm doing RDL'S for back, I don't really go super heavy. I just kind of keep the weight the same and focus on that, because for back day, I'm not really focusing on building it, but mostly strengthening it. Those are my go-to. And if you notice in the clips, the difference between working them for my back versus working them for my glutes is that you'll see less knee bend. So yes, you will still feel these in your hamstrings, you will still feel them in your glutes, but I don't bend my knees as much, and I can really feel them in my lower back. So we're going to focus on the middle part of your back. So you see me doing some bent over rows. You grip the bar definitely makes a difference on what part of your back you are working. Because I want to work the middle part of my back, I have my hands over the bar instead of under it. It targets that middle back area. I kind of keep the weight the same. I don't really adjust it, but it should be somewhat of a struggle. So this weight wasn't easy, but it also wasn't super tough. Let's hit the upper part of your back, and this also works your lats as well. So we're going to be doing lat pull down. The attachment you'd use definitely does make a difference. So the attachment I'm using in this video helps me work my lats a bit more, because you do see the wide grip position in people doing wide grips, but it doesn't work your lats as much. So if you have this attachment in your gym, I say switch it over to this one. That way you can definitely target your lats a little bit more. But then this also works my upper back, so you see the muscles at the top are popping at a side angle, but I definitely do lean back just slightly, and I make sure to keep my lats engaged the entire time. right, now we're back down to the lower back again. So we're gonna be doing hyperextensions. So with the hyperextension machine or this hyperextension setup is great for working your back, but it's also great for working your glutes and your hamstrings. Now doing this exercise for my glutes, I would round my back. So my back would be rounded. This time I'm focusing on my back, so I'm keeping my back straight. If you do this exercise, I recommend grabbing like a 25-pound plate or whatever is tough for you. I, at the moment, am not able to do weight on this specific exercise because I have to have surgery eventually on my knee. I tore my meniscus, so this position definitely does bother my knee. So I'm not able to add any weight at the moment. So body weight only is what I'm doing, but definitely add some weight. And I'm telling you, hyperextensions, you feel those in your lower back. The lower back will lock up on you. Way back up, we got the middle part of our back. I'm actually using the same attachment as I did with the lat pull down. It's just a nice neutral grip, just some nice cable rows. You can get a good stretch on this, but definitely try to keep your lats and everything engaged the entire time. Shoulders nice and relaxed. So like it's kind of self-explanatory with this exercise. So we're targeting that top part of our back again, and here we got some cable high pulls. So I'm keeping my elbows up the whole time and really focusing on that top part of my back. This will also work your rear delts. And so I don't know why that's so hard to say. This will also work your rear delts as well. But for me, I was focusing on back and hitting those upper back muscles. Elbows up the whole time, pull towards your face, and yeah, hit that upper back. So you can stop after the last exercise that I did. So we hit 2 lower, 2 mid, and 2 upper back exercises. But I was feeling good this day. So I decided to throw on one more exercise, and I was doing single arm rows. But with the machine, I did these heavy. So I did go pretty heavy with these. This is probably because I couldn't add weight to the hyperextension. So I just wanted to burn my back out just a little bit more and go in with these single arm rows, mid to upper back, hitting the lats, getting a nice stretch. Super simple, quick little video. Just wanted to show you what my back day looks like. I'll make sure to put the full workout down below in case you want to follow. But I am pretty much doing this same exact routine for the next few weeks, but I will be adjusting the weight. So if you want your muscles to grow, you have to do progressive overload, which means you have to be increasing something. So increasing your weight, increasing the amount of reps. The workout can be the same, but make sure you are adjusting it each week to continue to challenge yourself. So that concludes today's back day, and I'll see you guys in the next video.